Today, I will be presenting on the air cargo transportation sector in Malaysia, a critical pillar of our supply chain that drives economic growth by handling high value and time-sensitive freight. While the COVID-19 pandemic initially caused a sharp decline in air freight activities, the post-pandemic era has triggered a massive boom in air commerce, resharpening consumer demand, strategically positions with the major hubs like KLIA, Penang, and Senai international airports. Malaysia serves as a vital logistic gateway within the Asian region. However, the industry faced through bottlenecks. Key challenges limiting our growth include inadequate airport infrastructure, fierce competitions from neighboring countries, and complex issues surrounding cold chain management. Therefore, this airport aims to discuss these strategy and technology issues to provide realistic solutions. Ultimately, our goal is to elevate Malaysia air cargo system to a higher level of efficiency, competitiveness, and long-term stability. Thank you.
Now, let's look at the 2.0 current issue and challenges. Now, I would like to discuss the first issue, which is 2.1, the growth of e-commerce and the increased demand for air freight services. The rapid growth of e-commerce platforms such as Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok Shop has significantly increased the demand for air freight services in Malaysia. Following the COVID-19 pandemic, more consumers shifted to online shopping and expected faster delivery services. As a result, air transportation has become an important mode of transport because it offers shorter transit time and support cross-border e-commerce activities. This growth has led to higher cargo volumes, increased use of air freight services, and greater pressure on airport cargo facilities. Now, let's look at next slide, which is capacity constraint at KLIA Cargo and Regional Airport. Limited cargo terminal capacity, warehousing facilities, and operational bottlenecks can affect cargo handling efficiency and delivery performance. During peak periods, airport may experience cargo congestion and delays due to the large number of shipments that need to be processed. To address these challenges, the Malaysian government plans to transform KLIA into a regional air cargo hub through infrastructure improvement and operational moderness. In conclusion, continuous investment in airport facility and technology is important to support future cargo growth and strengthen Malaysia's competitiveness in regional air cargo industry.
So, for 2.3 is a competition for regional air cargo hubs, like regional hub competition by Singapore and Thailand. So, our key focus area is operational and technology gaps in cold chain management. So, first, let's look at our neighbors. So, Malaysia is stuck in the middle of the two aviations. So, on one side, we have a Singapore Changi Airport, so which is known worldwide for being super fast, efficient, and heavy top-tier cargo. For 2.3, competition for regional air cargo hubs. So first, let's look at our neighbors. So Malaysia is stuck in the middle of the two aviation chains. So for 2.4, let's talk about cold chain challenge in Malaysia. So, which means keeping sensitive items like vaccines or fresh food cool during transport. So in Malaysia, our biggest enemy is the hotter weather. So the main danger zone is the tarmac or apron. So the open area where planes park. So the open area. So when cooled, cargo is taken out of the indoor freezer and it sits on the hot tarmac. Because of loading delays, the cold chain breaks and the item can get run before they even get onto the plane. So what haven't we fixed this? Because of a technology gap. So instead of using modern sensor, is IoT, Internet of Things, so that track cargo temperature live on the phone or computer. So we still rely too much on old and manual paperwork tracking. So because of the risk of times, because the risk of items spoiling is high, our local logistic companies struggle to get elite global certifications. So like the IATA Pharma certificate. So this means we have to pay more money later just to fit or cover the loss of spoiled goods. So to wrap things up, if Malaysia wants to catch up to Singapore and Thailand, we cannot just look at the size of our airport. So we need to invest in smart technology like IoT, Internet of Things sensors to protect sensitive cargo and make our cold chain logistics world class. That's all from the topic current issue.
Good morning to everyone. So today I will be presenting on strategic and technological issues in air cargo management with a focus on the Malaysian air cargo industry and how it has evolved before, during and after the COVID-19 pandemic. So basically, the air cargo industry plays a vital role in global trade by enabling the fast and efficient movement of goods across all the countries and continents. However, the pandemic significantly disrupted the industry and highlight the importance of resilience, digital transformation and automation in maintaining supply chain operation. Therefore, air cargo management in Malaysia face several strategic and technological challenges that affect affect operational performance, competitiveness, and long-term sustainability. COVID-19 pandemic exposed the vulnerability of global supply chains, emphasizing the needs of stronger resilience, flexibility, and improved operational efficiency. From a strategic perspective, airlines and cargo operators must deal with fluctuating demand, rising operational costs, increasing customer expectations, supply chain disruptions, and environmental sustainability concerns. From a technological perspective, the industry is rapidly adopting digital technologies such as digitalization, automation, artificial intelligence, which is AI, Internet of Things, cloud computing, and big data analytics. These technologies improve cargo handling, shipment monitoring, and decision-making processes. However, they also bring challenges such as high implementation costs, cybersecurity risks, data privacy concerns, and the needs of employee training. Now let's move on to digitalization. So what is digitalization? Digitalization refers to the use of digital technologies to replace traditional paper-based processes and improve operational efficiency. In this cargo management, digitalization enhances accuracy, speed, transparency, and decision-making throughout the logistic processes. It allows organizations to become more agile, innovative, and customer-focused while enabling real-time access to important operational data. The integration of technologies such as artificial intelligence has transformed traditional air cargo operations into a more responsive and data-driven system. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, digitalization in air cargo management was progressing quite slowly. Most of the cargo operators rely heavily on manual processes and paper documentation for cargo bookings, custom clearance, shipment documentations, and cargo tracking. Although technologies like electronic airways or EAWB already existed, their adoption remained limited. Many organizations view digital transformation as a long-term investment rather than an immediate necessity. As a result, information sharing among airlines, airport, custom authorities, and logistic providers was fragmented, reducing supply chains, visibility, and overall operational efficiency. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated digital transformation within the Malaysian air cargo industry. As a demand for medical suppliers, e-commerce products, and essential goods increases, air cargo became a critical component of the national or global supply chain. One of the major developments was the widespread adoption of electronic airway or EAWB. This technology replaced paper-based documentations and allowed information to be changed instantly between airline, freight forwarders, custom authorities, and customer. As a result, it was more faster in processing, reduced errors, improved efficiency, and reduced physical contact between stakeholders. Another important digital innovation is real-time cargo tracking. This system allows customer and logistic provider to monitor shipment locations and status throughout the transportation processes. This capability became extremely important during the pandemic when flight cancellations, border restrictions, and quarantine regulations create uncertainty within global supply chains. Real-time tracking improves visibility, enhances customer satisfaction, and allows companies to respond quickly to the disruptions. In addition, cloud-based logistic platforms allow stakeholders to access and share cargo information from any locations. Platforms improve communications and coordination among airlines, airports, custom authorities, and freight forwarding companies. At the same time, data analytics has become an essential tool in air cargo management. By analyzing shipments volume, customer demand patterns, and route performance, companies can make better decisions regarding cargo capacity allocation and resource planning. This helps maintain service reliability and operational performance during uncertain situations. Lastly, for digitalization, artificial intelligence, which is AI, is increasingly being integrated into digitalization strategy within the airline industry. AI helps improve customer service, enhance operational efficiency, and support data-driven business strategy. Through AI system, airlines can analyze large volume and operational data, identify patterns, improve decision-making, and create more innovative businesses between models. Although AI provides significant opportunities, organizations must carefully manage issues related to the security, trust, and technology acceptance. In summary, digitalization has transformed air cargo management by improving efficiency, visibility, communication, and decision-making. The future success of air cargo management will depend not only on how fast goods are transported, but also on how effectively data is shared and utilized among airlines, forwarders, cargo handlers, and technology providers. Next, let's move on to automation. Automation refers to the use of machines, softwares, robotics, and intelligent systems to perform operational tasks with minimal human interventions. In air cargo management, automation helps improve efficiency, productivity, service quality, and operational sustainability. As the industry recovers from the effects of COVID-19, automation has become a critical tool for addressing labor shortage, rising costs, and increasing customer expectations. Before the pandemic, automation in Malaysia in cargo industry was relatively limited. Most cargo handling activities such as sorting, loading, unloading, inventory recording, and warehouse management rely heavily on manual labor. Although some companies use conveyor systems, barcode scanners, and warehouse management software, the overall adoption of automations remained low due to the high implementation costs and availability of affordable labor. As a result, operations were more vulnerable to delays, human errors, labor shortages, and sudden increases in cargo volumes. After the pandemics, the adoption of automations increased significantly throughout Malaysia air transport sector. Organizations invested in automated cargo handling system, AI advanced warehouse management systems, RFID technologies, automated sorting equipment, and digital inventory management solutions. These technologies reduce dependence on manual labor while improving processing speed, accuracy, and operational efficiency. Automation also enables organizations to continue operations with fewer employees on site while complying with health and safety regulations. One of the most important automation technology is the use of barcode scanning and radio frequency identification, or most likely RFID. RFID system automatically track and update shipment information throughout the logistic process. RFID tags, sensor tags, and GPS tracking devices provide real-time visibility of cargo movements across global supply chains. This technology improves delivery accuracy, reduce lost shipments, minimize delays, and significantly reduce human error. Next is Warehouse Management System, commonly known as WMS. WMS are software solutions designed to optimize warehouse operations. This system automates inventory management, order fulfillment, picking, packing, shipping, and returns processing. WMS automatically monitors stock levels, storage locations, and cargo movement within warehouses. Additionally, WMS can integrate with Enterprise Resource Planning System, which is ERP, and e-commerce platforms by helping businesses manage complex supply chains more effectively. Moreover, the third automation technologies are Advanced Cargo Facility now use robotic and automated guided vehicle, or known as AGVs, to transport cargo within houses. AGVs are intelligent machines equipped with sensor, navigation system, and artificial intelligence technologies. They can move cargo, load and unload containers, and perform transportation tasks without human interventions. This technology improves workplace safety, reduce labor requirements, and minimize the risk of accidents associated with manual cargo handling. In addition, artificial intelligence, which is AI, is also transforming automations in air cargo operations. AI algorithms help optimize route planning, predict customer demand, monitor cargo conditions, and improve logistic planning. AI system analyze historical shipments data, market trends, weather conditions, seasonal demand patterns, and economic indicators to forecast future cargo volumes. This allows airlines and logistic companies to allocate cargo space more effectively while avoiding underutilization or overcrowding. AI also calculates the most cost-effective transportation routes, reducing operational costs and delivery times. The last one is the Internet of Things, or IoT. IoT refers to the networking of connected devices and sensors that collect and exchange data through the internet. In air cargo management, IoT provide real-time visibility and monitoring throughout the supply chain. Sensors that being attached to the cargo container continuously monitor location, temperature, humidity, pressure, and other environmental conditions. This is particularly important for a temperature-sensitive cargo such as vaccines, pharmaceutical products, and abnormalities are detected. The system automatically sends alerts, allowing operators to take immediate corrective actions.
Today, I will present several strategies to improve Malaysia air cargo industry. First, the government should invest in cargo facility at KLIA and regional airports. Upgrading cargo terminal and expanding warehouse capacity can reduce congestion and improve cargo handling efficiency. Second, digitalization and automation should be achieved. Advanced cargo management system, automated custom clearance, and real-time tracking technology can reduce error, increase efficiency, and minimize delay. In addition, Malaysia should strengthen its cold chain infrastructure for pharmaceutical and perishable goods by increasing temperature control warehouse and using advanced material systems. Finally, workforce development is essential. Training programs and cooperation between government agency, airport, and logistic companies can help workers develop the skill needed for modern cargo operation. In conclusion, this strategy can help Malaysia build a more efficient and competitive air cargo industry. Thank you. To conclude, Malaysia air cargo sector remains an indispensable pillar of our nation's trade, commerce, and booming e-commerce landscape. While the post-pandemic recovery has unlocked massive growth opportunities, it has also brought a critical operational and structural challenge to the surface. As discussed, bottlenecks like infrastructure, capacity limits, cold chain constraints, shortage, adoptions, and fierce regional competitions must be addressed. To overcome this, our report highlight 3 key pillars. First, modernizing airport infrastructure. Second, accelerating digital transportation through AI and automated cargo tracking, and investing heavily in workforce upscaling. Achieving this requires deep organized cooperations between the government institutions, airport operations, and logistic providers. We can build a resilient ecosystem in silos. Ultimately, through long-term strategic investments and continuous innovations, Malaysia is fully capable of solidifying its positions not just as regional participations, but as a primary global logistic hub.